that now the blood has started to dry the cells. There are cells that only have one role. They send substances because you have a wound bandage. The wound is not open, so they send you substances to heal the wound, to build a tissue that connects this wound cell to this wound cell, and there are related cells that send you chemical substances to support this tissue. Who said that? Did you tell them that you asked for it? You didn't ask for anything, dear. You didn't ask for anything. You were sitting, and you don't know if you are hurting your hand, and you put a bandage on your wound. But you don't know what the cells are doing. You should know that this stage is followed by stages, and each stage has a specific device inside you, and each stage has a group of cells that serve this part of your body. You should know that each cell of your body has more than 10,000 ways to communicate wirelessly with other cells. For example, if you and all of them are connected and all of them are affected, this is your inner environment. For example, you have a bad thought. You have a bad thought. A bad thought. You are thinking that in my work I failed, I am injured in my leg, and I am tired, and I want to change this work, and I am not finding it, and the opportunities are difficult, and life is difficult, and people are difficult. Do you see? These thoughts, what do you call them? You are negative. After a while, you find yourself affected. You find yourself weak. You find yourself tired. You find yourself weak. You find yourself paralyzed. See, these thoughts pass through the brain. The brain worked. It played the role of the mind, okay? Each cell of your body, what do we have in it? Your heart, your stomach, your mind, your hands, your legs, the mind that is present in each cell. There is, between it and your mind, what you are thinking about these thoughts. Negative thoughts. There is a state of danger, my dear. There is a state of danger between each cell of your cells. And between what? And between your mind. Cells minds 1141 are in danger with your mind. You receive messages about your mental state today. Your mind at this moment, your mind is miserable. Your mind is happy. Your mind is nervous. Your mind is angry. Your mind is angry. Your mind is depressed. Your mind is whatever you want. And it's the same inner speech, the same psychological state, right? But things started with thoughts that I am someone who is harmed, insulted, stolen, raped, occupied, etc. And I started to feel depressed. I started to feel annoyed, and so on and so forth. So I started with the idea. This is the transition that took place between each cell of your body and your mind. So I started to feel depression in my body. I started to feel itching. I started to feel anxiety, anger, distress, and so on and so forth. Your body is active all the time. So there is a network of connections between your cells inside your body. And this network of connections is one of the most complex networks of cosmic connections inside you. Each cell can send you an electric current and a magnetic current to the other cell, and from one cell to the other, and so on and so forth. And you are a group of magnetic currents and electric currents, and you need them. Maybe they block you and defend you, and maybe they empty the charges inside you. You see? So you're a receiver and a sender. This is the entity that has a great intelligence without you asking it to do this or that. If you hurt your hand, you don't say to it, "Why are you hurting me?" You don't do this on your own without asking for it. It's even more beautiful and more refined than that. Your beautiful inner mind, which I love and respect, your inner mind. And you have to do this. Your inner mind, maybe in a moment, can control you and tell you, "Get rid of me. I'm not useful to you now." Look how beautiful this phrase is. When you eat heavy food and you get tired of food, you find yourself tired. You get tired and you fall asleep. Why do you think that you fell asleep on purpose?